I had one kid reach out and he sent me a couple clips that he had made. And he said, hey, you just had a daughter. I know you're busy. I know you don't have a lot of time. So to help you, I made a couple clips. And I looked at him like, they're really well done. And then I'm like, appreciate it. Thank you, whatever else. And he comes back and he says, by the way, if you want this to become a regular thing, I can do it for like a nominal fee. And I was like, okay, smart.
Well played.
Value first. How did you get that idea? He said, I learned it on Hustler University. I said, this bro learned something from that.
Bro.
He learned a hustle from Hustler's University. He proactively made some clips, had some context to make it in a way that I can relate to it. And this is a great idea.
Good for him.
Good for him. Seriously, good for him.
I look at Andrew Tate as less of what he says and more of the model. If you look at the meta level of what Andrew Tate's done, he is a man who doesn't stop. He has a particular message. Focus is good, so he doesn't stop. He doesn't quit, and he models the hard work ethic, which, as you well know as an entrepreneur, the hard work ethic will get you pretty much everywhere you need to be as long as you don't stop hustling or start working. Now, I think some of his advice is a little colored and a little maybe off tangent and maybe not always contextually relative to the audience. But at the end of the day, if you look at a man and the man won't stop and the man won't go away and the man keeps growing and the man keeps going, it's pretty much the calling of man anyway.
And I would argue that he may be the best communicator in the world today. I can't think of one person that communicates his message more clearly, more succinctly, and relates to his audience better than he does.
It's interesting you say that. My first inclination was my gut wanted me to disagree, but at the same point, the numbers don't lie. He's covered a lot of ground. He's covered the global audience, and when you say it's succinct and short, it's right on. Yeah, you're not wrong. He doesn't speak with sophistication. I think he has sophistication back there. And I think he pulls back on that because he knows that might dilute his message, and so he goes to the uber simple, the uber clear. It's like work hard. It's like, okay, say less. That's what we need to do, right?
And I mean, who out there can capture an audience right now like he can? If he gets out of jail, the first podcast he ever does will be the most listened to podcast in the history of the world.
Could be Joe Rogan beating for sure.
For sure. I'm going to say his first podcast out of jail, 100 million views. Easy.
And everyone wants to know what happened.
And that will clip to another 1 or 2 billion views. Because once it gets cut up and reshared and shared, billion, 2 billion, 3 billion, 10 billion, who knows?
All the social commentators are going to clip it, and they're going to do half-hour shows on a 2-minute clip.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to get massive.
If he does an hour, 2 hours, maybe he'll go red style, go 5 hours. That thing will generate endless content for the rest of the time.